Why does flat Earth matter? Let me explain. There are planes beyond our knowing, but when we apply the principle of correspondence to them, we are able to understand much that would otherwise be unknowable. The reason why flat Earth matters is because there's land that's being hidden from you. So we know that the moon is not actually real. I assume most of you know this. That's why they fake the moon landings. That's why you can't actually go there. The best way we know how it's made is through kind of like a reflection going through our flat Earth, and that's why the moon is literally a reflection of Earth. And why does that matter? Because regular people like us, we'll never be able to travel far enough to see other land. We just won't. But you can look at the moon and see how it is showing literally the entire map of the Earth. And I'm being very serious by that. You can see how someone has mapped out, done a very, very good job on this map. You see we have Australia there, we see China and Canada, for example, Canada, US right up here. Let me open up a better quality image that I can zoom around in better. So yeah, you see how we would have like everything, Belize, Canada, Russia, and this is the flat Earth map. If you've seen the flat Earth map, this is nothing shocking to you. You know that what I'm showing you is true. The issue is the extra continents, the land that is hidden, that they don't want us to know about. So we have this huge, massive chunk of land up here. We also have what this author is calling Atlantis right here. And then there's also something he called Lemuria near Australia. And you might think this is crazy, but then you got to remember, go back, look at the map, and then let's see the other image I had up just before that, this one right here. You can see that it's showing these continents. It's not made up. So for example, let's go to Australia. Australia is this little black dot here, and then you see where he has what's called Lemuria. There's something there. It might not actually be called Lemuria. This is just the best historical record we know based off of the ancestors that we have who lived around this area. They called this Lemuria. They called something like this we see records of Terra Vista. But this is the land that is hidden from us. Now, a lot of you guys understand what's called the Antarctic Treaty and how it is illegal for us to go to the Antarctic and explore. You cannot go to this area here. But that doesn't actually exist. So a lot of us who are flat earthers, we know that there's no such thing as Antarctica. You can't actually go there. Antarctica does not exist. It's that big red circle that you saw in the previous photo where, yeah, this big red circle here is called the 60th degree south parallel line. And that is where they trick you into thinking Antarctica is. But why that matters is because it's illegal to go there. They established something called the Antarctic Treaty, which actually makes it illegal to go beyond the 60th south latitude. Now, this doesn't matter to normal people. If you believe in a globe that you're spinning around in space and that Antarctica is actually real, then yeah, 60 degrees south means something completely different to you than it does to us, the people who actually know what's going on. Is that big red circle here? That's the 60th degree parallel. So Antarctica, they're trying to trick you into thinking it's this little thing, but it's really this. So where they say they have bases all here, no, they really have bases all around that 30th degree parallel line, so that they can keep you trapped inside this little tiny space and hide whatever they're doing out here on all this extra land. So they got bases set up on Atlantis, this continent. They got bases set up on Lemuria. We know this because you can see the reflection from the moon. It's not really debatable, and that's why this matters so much. Because once you realize that they are actually land beyond the 60th degree south parallel, and that they made it illegal for us to go there, it starts to become an issue. And the Antarctic Treaty is a real thing. You can Google it. You cannot go beyond this line or you'll get stopped by the police. You'll be intercepted because it's illegal, but they'll tell you it's to protect the environment, or there might be special fish or some penguins, but it's to keep you out of their area. Now, the final thing I want to talk about, when you first get into flat Earth, you'll think that the dome just covers this. It just covers the continents we know about. And that's not true. The dome will cover the entire, all of our flat Earth. So not just the little bit of land we know about, but the dome actually is on the edge of Terra Vista as well. So